before we get to the main event, I know that you had sent out some tweets regarding Adrian Yanez when he was fighting Gustavo Lopez. And Yanez, who's a young up-and-coming prospect in the UFC, he looked awesome. And you had tweeted some very complimentary things about him during the fight. And one of the sports reporters read him some of the tweets at the press conference, and he was completely enamored. He was very complimentary. He said he was a big fan of yours since he was a little kid. It was just nice to see.
You know Teddy Atlas, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
He is like your new biggest fan, dude.
Oh man, dude, that's actually pretty amazing, man. Because I love hearing him in the corner. He was with Timothy Bradley going, "We're firemen, fucking firemen." Oh, dude, I love that. I love that, man. I love when he goes out there and talks, man. So hey, that's a big thing to me.
Just to read some of his tweets about you, he's tweeted about you a bunch watching your fight. He said you should be called the Terminator, steely, cold, and calculating, calm in the eye of the storm, make that ice cold. Wow. Yanez gives you nothing but takes everything. I'm a fan. I'm so glad I did not miss seeing Yanez. Special.
Thank you, man. That's actually pretty badass. Because I was
Teddy Atlas, dude.
Every single time I would walk back to my corner, because he said collected, calm and collected. That's every single time I was walking back to my corner, I was saying cool, calm and collected. Cool, calm and collected. I'd get to my coach and be like, hey, I'm not even tired. Like, I'm not breathing hard. And so to me, like, he notices all that. That to me, that brings joy to my heart, man. Because I'm a big boxing fan and all that. So just to hear him just talking about it, that's amazing to me.
I know you got a chance to see that. What'd you think of that kid's performance? He looked awesome to me, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
I'm a fan of his.
Yeah.
I'm his fan. He's got me. He got me at hello. yeah, you got me, buddy. I watched an ascending star, an arriving star in Yanez. As I said, I was so impressed by him. He controls range beautifully. He's a concise and deadly counterpuncher with a laser right hand. You got to be mentally that guy to do that. So he's that guy. He all grandmothers would love him. You know, the grandmothers who always told you don't waste anything at the dinner table. Eat everything on your plate. Yanez wastes nothing. Nothing. All grandmothers would love this kid. I mean, he is a surgeon in there. He made me think a little bit of the movie. You know me, I love to throw those movie clips in there at you, Ken. And I know you have a movie studio in your new abode there. You know, it's what's playing in the movie studio this week? I'm just curious.
The kids watched Daddy's Home 1 and 2 this weekend with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell.
Was Wahlberg there?
No, he FaceTimed in just to say, oh, guys, enjoy the movie. Your dad's the best.
That's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, I was thinking about the movie 300 when I watched Yanez, where the great Leonidas, the great warrior, in the movie, where he's talking to his men, to the Spartans, before a battle, and he says to them, "We're going to take everything and give them nothing." And that's what I thought about with him. Give them nothing and take from them everything. That's what Yanez does. He doesn't give you much where you can take advantage of, and he takes everything. He's a surgeon in there. And to be a surgeon, you got to have clear vision. You got to see everything. You got to have, you got to have nerves of steel, ice water in your veins. Your hand can't tremble. It's got to be steady. Everything's got to be steady. People think a surgeon, you just cut a guy open and you know where things are. No, you got to be more than that. You got to be calm, cool, and collective. Your hand has to be steady, as I said. And that's this guy. You got to have the mentality to fight the style he fights. To fight that kind of controlled style, you got to be controlled. You got to have laser concentration and calmness. And the kid's got it. He's got it. I tweeted along with the tweets you talked about. I tweeted he's like a Terminator, Ken. So calm and calculating, steel like cold, and that's to me. That's what I walked away with. As I just said, part of his strength is his disposition, that he can employ that kind of style where he's a surgeon operating on you because he's so calm and disciplined and focused. He's exactly what they mean when you hear that saying, calm in the eye of the storm. That's him. That's him. That's that. If you had that definition in Webster's, put a picture of him next to it, because that's what he displayed. As I said, he impressed me. Boxing or MMA, it doesn't matter. He displayed what I talk about in the sweet science. You don't have to be a boxing fan, an MMA fan, a jiu-jitsu. It doesn't matter. If you're a fan of combat sports, a fight fan, period, that was the sweet science. That was the sweet science. And he controls range. He gets what he wants. Really takes a top guy to get what he wants. He gets to fight on his terms. It's not as easy done as it's not as easy said as it is done. You know what I mean? It's not. It's not. And he has the abilities to do that. The mental approach and the technical, physical approach. And he catches you so clean. Yeah, he's a good puncher. But anyone's going to be a effective puncher if they catch you that clean. That's part of the trick, to catch you that clean. And he catches you that clean. Again, I love the guy. What can I tell you? I'm going to be watching him. I'll be tuning in. He's the kind of guy that you look at your calendar when he fights and you say, what am I doing on that day?